Hello everyone, how we all doing? Man City versus Chelsea in the Premier League. I'm personally looking forward to this game quite a bit. That's why I'm doing a watch along of it, obviously. So yeah, we're live for this game. It kicks off in about 10 minutes. We're gonna have a look at the old lineups of both teams. And there you have it on your screen. In goal for Man City, you have Ederson, you have Walker, Stones, Laporte, and Cancelo as the back four. Rodri, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva as the three in midfield, and Sterling, Foden, Grealish as the front three. For Chelsea, you have Kepa in goals as Mendy is out in the AFCON. You have Kepa, Rudiger, Thiago Silva. No, you have Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Sarr as the back three with Azpilicueta and Alonso as the wing backs. Then you have Kante and Kovacic as the two in midfield, and the front three would be Ziyech, Pulisic, and Lukaku. But what are we all saying, ladies and gentlemen? I'm looking forward to this game to say the least. I think it's going to be a close game. A close game, but I'm not going to rule out goals, though Chelsea are very defensive. They are missing their goalkeeper, though I do rate Kepa, to be fair. But what are we saying? What are our score predictions? I don't know what my score prediction is going to be. I'm kind of trying to think it through what my score. I'm going to go maybe 2-1 to Man City is what I'm going to say. That very out of place. But yeah, Chelsea versus Man City. We have the live subscriber count up here. We're on 991. Can we hit 1,000 by? Let's go. Let's go tonight. I feel like that's a fair goal. A fair goal to hit anyway, in my personal opinion. The game will start in about 5 minutes. I don't know what are our score predictions anyway. Let me know in the live chat. Like I said at the start, I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for City. Then again, I will not rule out Chelsea. It'd be very harsh to rule out Chelsea. But what are we saying in the live chat? Let me know Let me know who you think is gonna win this game. 2-1 win for City. Then again, I will not rule out Chelsea. It'd be very harsh to rule out Chelsea. But what are we saying in the live chat? Let me know who you think is gonna win this game. 2-1 win for City. Then again, I will not rule out Chelsea. Let me know who you think is gonna win this game. 2-1 score prediction for me. The game's about to kick off in about 3 minutes. I think if City win this game, to be honest, I think they have the league in the bag. Let's be honest here. They have the league in the bag if they win this. I don't think that's an overstatement at all. No, I wouldn't say it's an overstatement, to be fair. I think if City do win this game, I think they basically have the league in the bag. Chelsea are in second, and if City win, they'll be 13 points clear of top of the table. I really don't see Man City bottling it. Like, it's very, very unlikely, isn't it? You wouldn't bet against Man City is kind of the point I'm trying to put. So if Chelsea want even a chance of winning the Premier League title this season, I reckon they have to. Nah, I'm not, mate. Football idiots. Like, if they want even a little bit of a chance, they're really gonna have to win today. And just have that fight, that little bit of a fight. When does it start? It starts in about 2 minutes. The players are coming out of the tunnel. The Man City players are coming out of the tunnel now. Again, if you are on the TikTok live stream, come over to YouTube. We have the score up on the screen. You know. And we're also on currently 991 subscribers. So if you could be that 1,000 subscriber, that'd be gorgeous of you. So come over and join from TikTok. But yeah, going over the lineup again. Ederson starts in goal. Kyle Walker, John Stones, and Emerick Laporte, and João Cancelo as the back four for Man City. De Bruyne, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva as the three in midfield. And then a front three of Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, and Raheem Sterling. Looking at Chelsea's lineup, you have Kepa in goals, Rudiger, Thiago, Silva, and Sarr as the back three, Azpilicueta and Alonso as the wing backs. Kante and Kovacic as the two in midfield, and the three up front is Ziyech, Pulisic, and Lukaku. I'm a bit surprised with Chelsea's lineup, to be entirely honest with you. I definitely would have expected Werner to start. You know, maybe he's going for more technical players, and Ziyech is a more technical player, let's be honest. Kovacic is definitely a player I really do enjoy watching. He's been good this season, Mateo Kovacic. But yeah, if you are watching on TikTok, come over to YouTube. Be that 1,000 subscriber, because we are only 9 away. My YouTube is just football always. Or you can hit the YouTube button in my bio. Yeah, the game's about to get underway. What are our score predictions? Let me know in the live chat. I've gone for 2-1 to Man City because they're at home. And I'd probably say they have the stronger team. But what are we saying? What are our score predictions? Let me know in the live chat. De Bruyne captains Man City. Is he always their captain? Who's Man City's captain? I don't have a clue. Who's Man City's captain? I want to say Fernandinho. Because I know it was Vincent Kompany for like 18-19, and I've completely forgotten who got it. I'm going to say Fernandinho because he's probably the most. Ross LFC says 3-0 Chelsea, I just feel it. And I don't think it's very likely. 2-1 Chelsea upset. Ooh. Well, Chelsea did just beat Tottenham 1-0, was it? In the Carabao Cup to go to the final of that. Joe, who do you think's gonna score? I'm gonna go with a Lukaku goal for Chelsea, and then a Foden and De Bruyne goal for Man City. No, I'm going to go bold. I'm gonna predict a Jack Grealish goal. I know, Jack Grealish in a big game for Man City. He's starting. So I got a feeling, you know. Pulisic, the LeBron James of soccer. Oh, Diaz is captain. That's a bit weird, isn't it? You don't usually put someone you've only just kind of added to the team as captain. But alright, fair enough. No Diaz in the starting 11 today. It's Stones and Laporte. Ball played over the top, looking for Raheem Sterling. He was given Player of the Month in the Premier League last month, Raheem Sterling. I think we all felt Martinelli was robbed. 3-1 City because Werner Mount and Kai are on the bench. Fair enough. I think City will win. Don't think they'll annihilate Chelsea. The Etihad looks fairly full, denying the myth that they have no fans, but you know, continue to believe what you want, I suppose. Again, it would be greatly appreciated if you were to come over from TikTok to YouTube, because as it currently stands, we're on 991 subscribers. If we can hit 1,000 subscribers today, that would be lovely. De Bruyne looking to play through Foden. Azpilicueta intercepts. Kante pass 1, pass 2. Bernardo Silva wins it. Kante wins it back. Foden's gone back to blonde. Did not know that. How long has he been like that? How long has Phil Foden been blonde again? Does anyone know? Is it an only recent thing? When was the last time I watched Man City? I did not join the FA Cup last week. I don't have a clue, to be honest, when I last watched Man City, but Foden is now blonde again. Maybe we'll see that Foden during the Euros, who didn't play at all. Joe says Pulisic and Havertz to score for Chelsea. Havertz is on the bench. If you are on YouTube, you can now see the starting 11 for both teams. It's another great reason why you should come over to YouTube and be that 1,000 subscriber. Here's Pulisic. Gonna switch back over to this. Ball played over the top, looking for Lukaku. Laporte gets to it. Rodri's been great this season, hasn't he? He's been one of the best players in the league. Has he been better than Fabinho this season? It's close. It's definitely close. Stone's own goals, says Joe. That's very precise. Grealish has played over the top. Kepa's made a mistake. And I said Grealish would score. And I nearly looked like a genius. To be fair, I did say a few days ago on a TikTok that Kepa is a pretty good goalkeeper. So, you know, it kind of would have balanced out. Grealish would score, but Kepa's a twat. Yeah, Kepa tries to clear it from a ball over the top and it hits off Grealish. Oh, it hits off Azpilicueta. It hits his hand, to be fair. So that could be a handball. I don't think that's not at all how handball works. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe or follow on TikTok. We're currently on 991 subscribers. De Bruyne takes the corner. It's played in. Kepa catches. He's a pretty good looking man, Kepa. That's not being weird. Well, it kind of is. But, well, no, there's nothing weird about it. But, you know, he's not Chelsea's best looking player. If I were to rank it, Ruben Loftus-Cheek for me. Not really a big Mason Mount person. Top 4 prediction. I reckon Arsenal get it. I reckon Arsenal get top 4. I don't know if that's a crazy prediction. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, I think that's obvious. I think all of them will stay where they are. Maybe Liverpool second. Depends how this game goes. If Chelsea win this game, I reckon they come second. If Chelsea lose this game, I reckon they come third. But they will get top 4. And then I reckon Arsenal snatch it. I don't think Man United will get top 4. And I think Ronaldo will leave in the summer. And then I think Arsenal will get top 4. And there's a big chance with Tottenham. Tottenham or Arsenal, but I'm going to go Arsenal. Just because I think it'd be funny. You know how badly they started off the season. Now they're in the Champions League. Oh, Christ. Still recovering over old COVID, but, you know, we'll get better. Kyle Walker. Felipe Foden. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe. I think Spurs, to be fair. Yeah, Spurs do stand a good chance. Knocked out of the Carabao Cup last night. They weren't great. But look, you know, Chelsea are a good team as well. But I do think it's gotten to a point in the Premier League where I don't think many people are taking points off Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City. But then Arsenal and Tottenham, I think they're just not going to have to slip up like they have in recent years. I think it's take the points off the little teams and maybe try grind a draw against the bigger teams. I reckon Wolves get European football though. Wolves and Villa to get European football. Actually, by that prediction, that means Man United don't get European football, if I think. Sterling's been fouled there. They're losing it. Like, Sterling is... Oh, he's been given a yellow card. I don't know who's been given a yellow card. Marcus Alonso, I think. Tackling almost as bad as his driving. Oh, he doesn't touch him. He doesn't... Well, he, like, grabs him back, and I think he's been given a yellow card for putting a foot in. Who's winning the UCL? I'm saying Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, I'd put Liverpool up there. I think because Liverpool aren't winning the league, they might win the Carabao Cup. I don't see them going far in the FA Cup. So maybe a double, maybe in the... that'd be a pretty good season. So I think they could focus on the Champions League. Man City have a free kick though. De Bruyne is going to take it. My brain said De Bruyne should have taken it. My fantasy team said Foden should have taken it. And it wasn't a very good free kick is all I'm saying. Those lineups, by the way. Anyone on YouTube wondering what the lineups are? Azpilicueta is Chelsea's captain. I was aware of that. See, I knew that. So, you know, be impressed, everyone. By the way, we have gone up to 992 subscribers, so thank you to that new person. You are a beautiful person, and I love you. Here's Sterling. Kovacic. Ziyech. Ziyech should be at AFCON, but the Moroccan manager does not like him. Which is... It'd be like the Egypt manager not liking Salah. I feel like you gotta put your differences aside. You know, arguably your best player. Well, in Egypt it is Salah. Don't go out comparing El Neni and Salah. Kante. Pretty good pass. Just boot it. Yeah, there we go. Rudiger smacks it up the pitch. Marcus Alonso wins it. Kovacic gets it. Chelsea haven't calmed down in this game. They're a bit all over the place. And here is the LeBron James of soccer. I swear I only seen Mangla Sarr play for Chelsea twice. Like, what's the, I'm assuming injuries, but what's the deal with him all of a sudden playing? Lukaku using his big presence. He could play it off to Marcos Alonso. He doesn't. He played it to Ziyech. Alonso was right there. Ziyech was offside. He had Ziyech to his right, Alonso to his left. There was no one on Alonso. He wasn't offside. Ziyech was kind of a more difficult pass. Lukaku does well, to be fair, to get the ball where it is. But he should have played it off to Alonso. Like, Ziyech is quite clearly offside. It's done a very good pass as well. From Lukaku. Well, the TV has just shown me the win probability. And it's 56% chance Man City win. I've completely forgotten it. I've completely forgotten it, but it was 56% chance Man City win. Let me check the old poll, actually. In the poll, there's been 15 votes. There's a poll in the live chat, by the way, if you'd like to click on that. 53% of people say Man City will win. 13% of people say it'll be a draw, and 33% of people say Chelsea will take the win. What are we saying, though? No real big chances so far. Again, subscribe if you're new, and follow if you're new on TikTok. And come over to the YouTube, by the way, if you are on TikTok, because, well, we are very close. Very close to 1,000 subscribers. Here's Jack Grealish. The man that cost more than money I'll ever have in my lifetime. But has contributed as much to Man City as I have contributed to society. Nothing. That was a burn on myself and Jack Grealish. Sadness. Marcos Alonso whacks it up the pitch. The LeBron James of soccer, Christian Pulisic. I'm not going to stop making that joke, by the way. Every time he gets on the ball, I'm going to say that. By the way, lads, I might do a live stream of PSG versus Brest later on today at 8 o'clock. Purely just to, get people into the streams, try bring in new people, get the subscribers, and hopefully hit 1,000 subscribers tonight. De Bruyne, he's on the edge of the box. That's a terrible pass. That was to Marcus. That was like Marcos Alonso wasn't marking anyone. He just passes it right to Marcos Alonso. This stream's doing quite well, considering the fact Goldbridge is live streaming. So you know what? I'm happy with that. Sterling. Ball put in the box, looking for Grealish. It's a shame he's about 5'8". João Cancelo. The man that was carrying everyone's fantasy team while Salah was bad for like 2 weeks. Well, he wasn't bad, he just wasn't scoring the old goals. It's a decent ball from Sterling. Speaking of Jack Grealish and Jack Grealish's former team, Aston Villa, they play Man United tonight. I'm just gonna say Aston Villa are winning tonight. Coutinho goal, Digne assist. I don't know if Digne will play, but I'm assuming Coutinho will play. I feel like that's almost the guarantee at this point. Thomas Tuchel is losing it. Are you taking the piss, ref? But yeah, it's just been poor, really. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just say that sometimes when I don't have anything to say. Oh. I'm liking Laporte's blonde hair. Not liking Foden's. And Foden's lost the ball. That was not a foul. You were taking the piss, ref. Kovacic agrees with me. See, great minds think alike. Me and Kovacic were one of the same. Okay, it was a foul. I seen the replay. It was a foul. Me and Kovacic don't think of like. How's it going, Ronan? How are you doing today? How are you on this fine Saturday morning? To be fair, my internet has been surprisingly good so far in the stream. Like yesterday I was doing a Dortmund stream. We lasted about 15 minutes till the internet just cut. Don't know why. The annoying thing is, as the stream cut, Dortmund scored. Here's Jack Grealish on the edge of the box. Instead of putting it across in, he just plays it off. Rodri. Do you reckon Jack Grealish will still be in like the World Cup squad and stuff? I doubt it. But just because like he is the 100 million player. It's like if things were fair, Adam Armstrong would be in the England squad over Harry Kane. If things were fair, you know, if after one set of games for your country, you just completely forget about all the players and based on form, you pick who should be in. That point doesn't make sense, does it? Do you think Salah will sign a new contract? I think Liverpool fans will be mad if he doesn't. Corner from Man City. I'm still really baffled by the fact Mangala Sarr is playing. He never plays. I play more for Chelsea than he does. Foden with the corner. It's a very, very bad corner. I was saying earlier how he should have taken the set piece because De Bruyne took a very bad free kick. I was wrong. It's just not a good day for Man City. That blonde hair isn't treating him very nicely. Man City do seem very open though when Chelsea do get the ball. The only thing is Chelsea aren't getting the ball very much. Kepa's goal kick. I reckon Chelsea could score first. There hasn't really been any opportunity in the first 20 odd minutes, but Chelsea are trying to get counter-attacks. Man City have had more of the ball, but when they do get the counter-attacks, Man City have been very open. And Laporte has been bodied by Lukaku. So that always helps. And of course, Chelsea have the LeBron James of soccer. Yes, that's about the 4th time I've made that joke with my terrible American accent. I don't know quite what I'm doing. Rodri. Oh, that was a lovely pass. Walker. That was just terrible. Oh, that's a foul. That's a yellow card. He grabs Ziyech by the neck. They're literally shouldering for the ball. And Walker, instead of going back for the ball. Oh, he doesn't grab him by the neck. My eyes have been terrible today. Absolutely terrible. Kepa Arrizabalaga. Look at that flawless pronunciation. I just know Spanish. On a fluent level, I speak Spanish. Well, I'm a genius, to say the least. Rodri. Stones. Walker. No real chances for 20 odd minutes. Bernardo Silva. And here we have Manchester City coming closer and closer to the goal. We come here with Bernardo Silva, who is on the edge of the box. He does a back heel which only ends to Rudiger, and João Cancelo has completely taken him out of it, and it will be a free kick to Chelsea. Yes, Sam, how are you doing? I gotta be honest, I don't see the hype about Rudiger. Well, I kinda do. But I don't see why people are comparing him to Van Dijk. I just think that's not fair, to be honest. Top 5 centre-backs in the league? What, Van Dijk, Diaz? I'd put Laporte in there, Thiago Silva. Rudiger? Rudiger or Varane? One of the two. I don't know. Let me know in the live chat your top 5 centre-backs in the league. I mean, come on. We have to have Shane Duffy in there, don't we? It's a man that can't start for Brighton, but he's still the best centre-back in the league. Oh, I love Shane Duffy. He's a beautiful man. Here they come, City. With Bernardo Silva. He's on the edge of the box. Rodri plays it in. Grealish gets onto it. Grealish still has it. Plays it to Sterling. Cancelo. But yeah, who are top 5 centre backs in the league? Let me know in the live chat. De Bruyne. Rodri. Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker still has it. He still has it. Cancelo is open, being unmarked, but leave him. Just leave him there. Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Could have played it. Oh. And it's gone all the way back to Kepa. They just wasted everyone's time, Man City. That's the problem when you don't have a striker. That really has nothing to do with the striker, does it? Just Chelsea are a very good defensive unit. Well, they just gave the ball away, but they're an alright defensive unit. They're able to defend adequately. Isn't that what we need? That's what we all need. Again, if you're here on TikTok, come over to YouTube. Subscribe. We're 8 subscribers away from 1,000. Kyle Walker. Kepa's made a few saves, but I wouldn't count them as saves. Like, the ball's gone quite literally straight to him. I'm still trying to think, top 5 centre-backs in the league. You gotta have Van Dijk, you gotta have Diaz. I'd have Laporte. That's 3. Then I'd have Thiago Silva. That's 4. And then who I'm considering is Rudiger, Varane. Rudiger and Varane, really. Are Rudiger and Varane better than Laporte in general? Probably. Rodri. Ball played in the box. Jack Grealish has been completely taken out of it. But no, that's not really. That be a very soft penalty. A very soft penalty, but João Cancelo wins the ball back. Well, he wins the ball, but it's gone out for a throw in to Chelsea. I mean, there's a shout for a penalty. No, not really. Well, no, I'm very sure. Brighton got a penalty like that the last day. I say the last day, yesterday. But what are we saying? Any predictions for the upcoming Premier League games? Anything big? The only real upset, I don't even think it's that much of an upset. I think Man United will lose this evening to Aston Villa. A cheeky Felipe Coutinho outside the box goal. Bernardo Silva. Raheem Sterling. He's past one. He's past two. Bernardo Silva's now in the box. The ball has been whacked away. That's gone out for a Man City throw-in. Subscribe if you're new to the YouTube. Follow if you're new to the TikTok. All that good stuff. Like the stream, by the way. That would also be great. Kante plays it to Lukaku. Loses it straight away. But he's going to put the pressure on Laporte. All the way back to Ederson. I think that's the first time I've seen Ederson touch the ball in this game. So, something good for him. Still trying to decide, who's top 5 centre-backs in the league. Your top 5 centre-backs in the Premier League in the live chat. That would be great. Still 0-0. 25 minutes gone. Jonathan Stones. All the way back to Ederson. That's 2 touches for him now. It's been a very eventful game for him. Again, if you're new to the stream, that is the lineups for both teams. I'm just going to leave that there for about 10 seconds. That is for those of you who are on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, come over to YouTube, It's where the people are at. Looking at the poll in the chat, there's been 36 votes. 58% of them to Man City. 6% of people say it'll be a draw. 36% of people say it'll be Chelsea win. As it stands, it's a draw. I don't know if I'm a fan of Pulisic's beard. Like, it makes him look older. Like, definitely. He looks about 3-4 years older. He was offside there. It's been very mixed so far. As in, people are saying Chelsea. People are saying City. I said a City win 2-1. I'm fine to be proved wrong as long as there is goals. I just realised I have the lineup still up. Take that down. This game feels like one of those games, like, once the first goal is scored, we're going to see 3-4 goals in a matter of 15 minutes. Well, not 3 or 4 goals, but, 2 or 3. It's really not that big of a difference, is it? As in, once, let's say Chelsea score first, I reckon City will start playing their best football. And then, boom, Chelsea start playing their best football, and then we have an amazing football match. Here's the LeBron James of soccer. Christian Pulisic. When he gets through on goal, he's such a great shooter. They taught him that in America. That's a shooting joke. Top tier comedy there. Very original. Cancelo, De Bruyne, Cancelo, De Bruyne. The man that cost £100 million. Actually, look at I get new names to them. 2 players on this pitch cost £100 million. Both players are arguably flops. Too soon though. How's it going, Anne? How are you today? What's your score prediction for the old match? Bernardo Silva. No, Chelsea get a free kick. I'm not entirely sure why, but they do. And fair enough. It's crazy how like so many Man City players would start for most Premier League teams. So like most of the players on their bench. Like, well, Chelsea have a pretty big squad as well. Not quite the Man City extent, but oh, that's a bad tackle from Kovacic. That's a yellow card. Yeah, no, I was right. Look at me, referee. I'm a genius. He goes in from behind, doesn't get a sniff of the ball. He's taken out Bernardo Silva. He gets a yellow card. And now, Man City have an opportunity from a set piece. But so far, their set pieces have been absolutely terrible. You'd rather have me on free kicks. That's a lie. That's a lie. Foden and De Bruyne step over it. I'd probably prefer De Bruyne. I would prefer De Bruyne. It's not really that close. De Bruyne does take it. It falls to Marcos Alonso, who's whacked it into Man City stand. And it's a corner. He's hardly appealing for a goal kick. Alright, Man City have a corner. De Bruyne's going to take it. Or, no, that's Foden. No, I don't have a clue who's taking him, to be honest. But it has been taken. That was De Bruyne. Yeah, Rudiger clears it, not very well. The ball is still in the box. Mangla Sarr. The man that's probably made the same amount of appearances for Chelsea as my nan. Bernardo Silva feels he was fouled. The referee doesn't have any feelings because he does not feel that. That's an analogy right there. A genius analogy. Definitely makes sense. Everything I say makes sense. That's common knowledge. That was a terrible pass. As I was saying, Mangla Sarr hasn't played. That's not really me being a genius. I was saying, he hasn't played at all for Chelsea. He just makes a terrible pass. Doesn't at all prove that I'm a genius, but I like to brag about things I've said. Anyone that has really, followed anything I've done for the past. You can probably tell that by literally 20 minutes of a watch long. I like to talk about myself. What else am I going to talk about? The game? No. Rodri. Plays it over to Cancelo. Plays the ball down the wing to Grealish. Grealish versus Rudiger. Grealish passes it off. Cancelo. Cancelo runs past one. He nutmegs Azpilicueta, but he loses the ball in the process. Well, no, it actually went off Azpilicueta on the way through, so He's gotten the ball, so fair enough to him. Foden, pass 1, pass 2. Passes right to Marcos Alonso, who for some reason still hasn't cleared and has gone down in the box, and that is a free kick. And Chelsea have a free kick. They're defending. They haven't really had any attack. Well, they've had like 3, but it's been all Man City. It's been all Manchester City. Kepa will take the free kick. I'm just going to assume he's going to boot it. He does boot it. It's gone all the way out for a throw into Man City. I'm just saying, it would be 1-0 if Man City had Gavin Banzunu in goals. Just saying. You need a bit of the Irish, you know. Ball played over the top for a man that thought he was Irish, Jack Grealish. He doesn't get to it because he's not Irish anymore. When I said because, I sounded like a chicken. And then my voice kind of cracked and it was like, Bacoo! Wow, I really talk a lot of nonsense, don't I? Laporte. Someone I rate too highly. Kyle Walker. Someone I don't rate at all. He's a good right back though. I probably should rate him more, but I don't. I don't know why. But I do. Alright, let me know in the live chat your top 4. A question for you. Top 4. Who's getting top 4 in the Premier League? I'm going to go Man City. 2nd Liverpool. 3rd Chelsea. And 4th, I'm going to go Arsenal. Alright? Who's getting top 4 in the Premier League? Let me know in the live chat. What do we say? Here's De Bruyne. Laporte. Cancelo. Joe says first Liverpool. Joe, if Man City bottle a 10-point lead at top of the league, and if they win this game, it'll be 13 points. With however many... Nah, Man City aren't bottling the lead. If Man City bottled the league... Liverpool aren't winning the league. It would need a miracle. 3rd Chelsea. Alright, we've agreed on one thing. Who's going to be 4th for Joe? That's really the big question, is it? De Bruyne plays the ball in the box. Rudiger intercepts the ball that was going right for Jack Grealish. 4th Arsenal for me. Tottenham will be up there. But who's in your top 4 for the Premier League this season? Not having any Man United. They're not going to improve for a while. Unless they bring in Zakaria. That won't make that much of a difference with it. Because I don't see them beating any of the top teams. And they struggle to beat the lower teams. So, you know, it's not very useful, is it? 4th Arsenal. Joe goes Arsenal as well. We agreed on the teams, but not in the order. And City aren't bottling the league. That's one thing Man City rarely do, and that's bottling the league. And that is something down to the fact they have such a big squad, so that you're always competing. So you're always trying to play your best, because if you don't play your best, you have someone as good, if not better than you, on the bench that could just come right into the team. Must be very frustrating to be a Man City player. Be great if you were a striker. You'd be there one. Grealish. It's Jack Grealish. He scored. I said it. He's missed. He's missed. How's he missed that? How's he missed that? It looked like he scored, But that's only because I'm blind. It's a very bad mistake from... I don't know who did it. It's a good save from Kepa. I don't know how I thought he scored. But I thought he scored. How's he missed that? Oh, I nearly looked like a genius. I did say Kepa was a great goalkeeper, to be fair. You know, everyone was calling him terrible. I said he was a class goalkeeper. So, a negative and a positive. I'll take it. That's the biggest chance of the game so far. And Grealish has not put it in the back of the net. You'd think Pep Guardiola would know Jack Grealish is not worth £100 million. Like, I was really... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Man United paid £100 million for Jack Grealish. But I'd be surprised. I was surprised when Man City bought Grealish. Because £100 million, like, I understand you have the money, but you could definitely get a better player for £100 million. I mean, list off a few. You could probably get... For £100 million, you could probably get... I'm trying to think out of the Premier League. You could probably get Gnabry. You could probably get Sané back. Walker. Sterling. I don't know. There's definitely a few wingers you could get. Instead of Jack Grealish. There's definitely like two. Oh, Foden's been fouled there. Nope. Referee didn't have a Kovacic. Chelsea need to use this counter-attack well. Here's Pulisic. The LeBron James of soccer. Still surprised, Joe. You think this Liverpool will win the league? Don't. If City bottle it, man. City won't bottle it. Jack Grealish is losing it. So was Thomas Tuchel. Kante. Not a very good pass. Man City clear. It falls to Foden. Not entirely sure who has the ball. I don't think the players are sure who has the ball. But now De Bruyne has it. Cancelo. Rodri. I'm still surprised Jack Grealish missed that. Like, it's an absolute sitter, Jeff. Unbelievable. Very surprised he missed it. So yeah, I have the chat on the screen. I keep just looking at the fact you think City will bottle the league. Fair enough. We agree on who's going to get top four, not the order. Not the order. Anyone coming in new to the stream, please consider subscribing. And also, who you think is going to get top four this season. De Bruyne absolutely skies it into the blue moon of Manchester City. What an analogy there, Jeff. Unbelievable. Again, I'll be going live tonight for PSG versus Brest. No Messi in the squad, but he's in the thumbnail, and I'm not really bothered to change it because Messi gets you that clicks. I feel like Mbappe could get you clicks as well, but you know, I'm gonna take that Messi bait. He's not in the squad because he's injured. How did Grealish miss that? It was going in if Kepa hadn't saved it. But that's the goalkeeper's job, to save it. So he's done well. You can give out to Grealish or praise Kepa. I choose to do both. Foden doesn't do a great tackle. And now Chelsea have a free kick on the halfway line. Not a very useful position, but you know, they'll take it. They'll take a break from Man City relentlessly pressing them. But Joe, give me your explanation why City will drop 10 points. Please, I do genuinely want to hear your reasoning. Like what? Let's say they lose this game. You're saying Liverpool win the league. Liverpool are like 11 points behind City. So if if Liverpool win tomorrow, Chelsea lose this game 8. Liverpool beat City. It's 5. And say City lose to Tottenham 2. And then City would have to lose to, let's say, Man United. They have to lose a lot of games. And they can't slip up on the occasional game. But to be honest, I really don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening, to be honest. Here come Chelsea. We're 45 minutes into the game, and this is probably the most time they've had possession. 1 minute of added time. Christ, my voice is cracking like mad. It has been about a month since I've done a stream. I mean, yesterday doesn't really count. The internet went within like about 10 minutes. So does it really count? Pulisic. The soccer gods have whispered to me a prophecy. Fair enough, Joe. Fair enough. That's the only reasoning I needed. See, you're defending well. This is the longest Chelsea have had the ball. It's half time. Half time, Chelsea 0, Man City 0. The biggest chance of the game really going to Jack Grealish. And Kepa saved it. Kepa's been good. Well, I wouldn't say he's been brilliant. He just hasn't been dog shit. Oh, damn. He hasn't been terrible. And isn't that what you want from your goalkeeper? Not to be terrible. That's the goal as a goalkeeper, isn't it? So what do you want to talk about for halftime? What's the football topic we're talking about for halftime? Chelsea 0, Man City 0. I mean, we could talk about the fact. What are our top 4? Because no, we've already kind of discussed that. Top 5 centre backs in the Prem. Who are we saying? Who's your top 5 centre backs in the Premier League? I'll go first, right? I'm going Van Dijk, Laporte, Varane. No, I'm not putting Varane. Van Dijk, Laporte. Van Dijk, Laporte, Diaz, Thiago Silva. That's 4. And then we have Rudiger. Rudiger or Varane for me. Top 5 centre backs in the league. Who you saying? Who we saying? And subscribe if you're new, by the way. That would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I mean, I rate Laporte way too highly, by the way. So it's fair enough if you don't have him in your top 5. Joe said they said that City will bottle it. Well, I'm not sure what these football gods are telling you, but clearly they know something. I severely doubt it, but happy. Oh, Christ, that was a terrible voice crack. Happy to see myself proved wrong. But yeah, top 5 centre back in the league. What are we saying? Are we having any? Are we having any Man United players? Does Harry Maguire make the list? Certainly not. Does Varane make the list? Has he been in the Premier League long enough? Or is it 2 Chelsea players, 2 Man City players, and a Liverpool centre back? That would be Van Dijk, Laporte, Diaz. Alright, Joe says Van Dijk. Van Dijk's definite. Van Dijk and Diaz, I think, are definite. Van Dijk and Diaz are on everyone's list. I think that's a short. I think Thiago Silva should definitely be on everyone's list as well. I'd have Laporte. Joe has Varane. I'd have Laporte, but I only rate Laporte very high. Then I have maybe Rudiger. But that's only because Varane hasn't been in the Premier League long enough. And he hasn't really played a lot because he's been injured a lot. Fran. Oh, Joe says Laporte. Alright, we've agreed on 2. It's all coming down to this. 2 more for Joe. Diaz. Alright, the deciding one. I think it's going to be Thiago Silva. I'm going to guess from Joe. What's it going to be? Are we going to get a drum roll? Oh. He's not putting it in. He's just making me do a drum roll. He's just making me do a drum roll. That's only 4 centre backs, Joe. Maybe you're deciding. It is a tough call. We don't get anyone else to give their top 5 centre backs in the Premier League. If you're from TikTok or if you're from YouTube, whichever one. And by the way, if you are from YouTube and you could consider subscribing, that'd be appreciated. 8 subscribers away from 1,000. If you were to be that 1,000 subscribers, if you were to be the 1,000th subscriber, I'd give you a kiss. Mwah. Now, if you're a Chelsea fan, are you taking a 0-0 draw? If there are any Chelsea fans watching, are you taking a 0-0 draw if the score stays the same? If it is a 0-0 draw, I'm 90% sure Liverpool can overtake you. If it's a 0-0 draw and Liverpool beat Brentford, they'll overtake you on goal difference. So are you taking a 0-0 draw? I think City will take a 0-0 draw. And Joe Gomez, oh, Joe, is that because you have the same name? Joe Gomez doesn't even start for Liverpool anymore. You'd have Joel Matip before you'd have Joe Gomez. That is very, you know. That's bold. That's bold, to be fair. Joe Gomez. I don't know. What are we saying? What are we saying in the chat? Joe Gomez in the top 5 centre backs. That is very. You know, Joe, I mean, it's not terrible. Well, controversial. Yeah, it is controversial. That has surprised me, if I'm being honest. But you know what? It's an opinion. It's an opinion. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Joe Gomez should be in the England squad. Is he better than Harry Maguire? Probably. That's debatable, isn't it? I don't know, to be honest. Man City have definitely been the better team, by the way. I just reckon. Man City fans as well. Are you taking a 0-0 draw? Or, well, like, you've been the better team, so I reckon you'd probably be unhappy with a 0-0 draw. You know that you just can't seem to finish your chances. Grealish chance. I can't believe he's missed that. I can't believe Grealish missed that. I mean, it was saved by Kepa, but like, I feel like, you know, he should be doing better. I think Chelsea need to bring on Werner or Mount. maybe Havertz. I think they need to take off one of Ziyech or Pulisic. Pick and choose which one you want. One. Oh my god, my voice has been cracking so much during the stream. This is what happens when you don't do a stream in a month. Your voice just can't adapt. Plus COVID. Those are two things that don't work well together. Thank God I'm out of COVID in about 2 days. So that's great. Oh, we've went up to 994. We've gained 2 more subscribers. Thank you to those beautiful people. Let's get a second of clapping. 6 away. 6 away from 1,000. Will this be the Man City versus Chelsea watch long, or will this be the 1,000 subscriber stream? I don't know. You have to choose. Gomez, Maguire, any day of the week. I wouldn't say any day of the week, but there was a debate to be had for sure. But yeah, can we just get the clap of appreciation for the 2 new soldiers who have joined the army? We're about to hit 1,000. Slowly. What am I saying? We have 13 viewers in here right now. On TikTok. No, not on TikTok, on YouTube. If literally 6 of you who aren't subscribed, subscribe. We're there. We can do this. The dream is on. I definitely think there's a bit of debate for Gomez Maguire though. Would you pay 80 million for Joe Gomez? I mean, would you pay 80 million for Harry Maguire? No. That was just bad decision making from Man United, wasn't it? Yeah, Joe sends the clapping emojis. All appreciation to those 2 beautiful people. Chris, Man United aren't doing as bad as I thought. If they win their game in hand... Oh no, actually, what am I saying? If they win their game at hand, Tottenham still have 2 games in hand. And games in hand don't automatically mean points, by the way. I don't like how people bring that up in their argument, Wolves aren't doing too bad. Wolves could leapfrog Brighton and go same level of points as Manchester United. If Man United lose to Aston Villa tonight, which I do believe they will. Because, it's Man United at the end of the day. What do you really expect? I reckon this game is a completely different game if they had Reece James and Ben Chilwell. But knowing Chelsea's owners, I reckon Thomas Tuchel could be under a lot of pressure. I know he's done in the Champions League and all, but has that really stopped Roman Abramovich before? Oh, we've just went up loads. We've just went up 4 subscribers. I acted like that's 20. We're 2 away. We are 2 away. We are 2 away from 1,000. This is 100% the 1,000 stream. Come on. Make it 1,000. Make it 1,000 before the second half starts. I thoroughly agree with Joe, 20th Century Fox. Completely a different person. Definitely a different person. Come on. 1,000 right now. Before the game restarts. Well, I think the game's about to restart in about 2 minutes anyway. We've done it. We've hit it. 1,000 subscribers. We've only gone and done it. Live on stream. Thank you to all those beautiful people. Mwah. Oh, I love you all. Thank you so much. It's been about 8 months. 8 months doing YouTube, and to hit it now live on a stream. That is beautiful. That is lovely. I love you all. Thank you all so much. Oh man, that means the world. Lads. Hard work pays off, I suppose. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Crap like that. Molly May, my inspiration. The Boy of 87. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, lads. This honestly means the world. Oh, I love you all. I love you all so much. Oh, I'm loving this. I am loving this. Wow. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. Oh, 1001. We've hit 1001. It's going up. I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad. I'd like thank Allah and Jesus. You know, they've really inspired me. Ted Gorman, yeah, I am streaming on YouTube. No, I can't show the game because of copyright and stuff. But yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. Nah, man, it's copyright and stuff. I'm fairly sure the channel will be taken down. But yeah, thank you, Ted. Thank you, boys. Suppose we'll go back to this. We'll go back to the original stream, but you know, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. You know, all the people. Thank you, lads, honestly. It means a biscuit. It means a biscuit. That makes no sense, does it? Chelsea haven't had any shots in the game. Thank Phil Jones. Phil Jones is really the man that has inspired me the most. Honestly, his face. We gotta dedicate it to Phil Jones. He's the one who inspired me. With his hard work. But yeah. Oh, lovely. Lovely to hit 1,000 now. That is... It's unbelievable, Jeff. Oh, thank you all. You were all very attractive people. That's all I want to say, you know? Who's dominating possession? Man City. Man City all the way. Chelsea haven't been great. You know, they've had probably one chance, and if Lukaku passed to Marcos Alonso instead of Ziyech, they'd probably be 1-0 up. But he passed to Ziyech, and Ziyech was offside. Though there has been, like, no real chances, though. Well, bar Jack Grealish is where he passed straight to Kepa. Do you get paid? You need, like, 4,000 hours of watch time. Which is the annoying one, because I'm only on, like, 1,200. Checking it now. We are on 1,125. So if we can hit 1,000 hours of watch time, which is going to take a very long time, then we will be on 1,000. No, sorry, then we'll be making the big bucks. I'll have changed, you know? I'll be a completely different person. You oh. Nah, man, this is just for fun at this point, but you know, hopefully we can eventually make money from this, and you know, eventually, you know, I can do this full time. That's the goal, I suppose. Kyle Walker. But anyway, thank you all, boys. I love you all. That will be the end of the stream. That was the only point of the stream. You've all been clickbaited. I've been making all the stuff about the game up. In reality, Chelsea are 4-0 up. De Bruyne, Cancelo. Looking for Grealish. It gets to Grealish. That was a weird pass, but it's gotten to Rodri. Kyle Walker. Man City are starting with a bit of energy in them. Honestly, thank you all, though, lads. Oh, we've gone and done it. We've gone and done it. We've really hit the big number now. 1,002. We've hit the big number. We've hit the big number. Oh, silky from De Bruyne. Well, it wasn't a very good pass. I mean, Sterling's gone diving down the wing. As you'd expect him to be fair. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers live on stream. That is lovely. Can you show the game, please? Nah, man, I will be taken down by... Well, you're asking on TikTok. I'll be taken down by TikTok. Azpilicueta loses the ball. Kovacic wins it back. Here's a chance for Chelsea. Lukaku's through on goal. Lukaku versus Ederson. Ederson saves. It's Ziyech though. If he just volleys it quite well, he didn't volley it very well. It's gone over the bar. Chelsea's first 2 shots of the game. One was saved. One was saved by Ederson. The other was skied over the bar. I was that too because I thought I was shy, but it turns out I wasn't. Alright. Well, thank you for that too. You know? That's the real big one. Though, of course, all of you are appreciated. You are all the godliest of human beings. And now we're on 4. We keep going up. We keep going up. This is lovely. But Chelsea get their first chance, all thanks to a fabulous pass from Kovacic, who is just a brilliant player, isn't he? And so they're kind of all over the place. The LeBron James of soccer, Christian Pulisic, loses the ball to Felipe Foden. Out to Sterling. Let's be honest, robbed Martinelli of Player of the Month. I don't even care about Player of the Month, but I wanted Martinelli to win it. It just would have been funny. He hasn't recovered, Martinelli. Yeah, Lukaku. Who do I support? I'm a Liverpool fan. Ball played down the wing. Looking for Ziyech. I wouldn't say I'm a biased Liverpool fan. I only think Salah is better than Prime Messi. That's it. You know? Pulisic. He still has the ball, Pulisic. Marcus Alonso. Hopefully his shooting is better than his driving. It's not better than his driving. Well, Chelsea didn't have a single shot in the first half. Now they've had 3. One of which was on target. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's getting exciting. Ever since we've hit 1,000 subscribers, all of a sudden the viewers are up. I don't know what's up now. The game's getting excited. That's what I was trying to explain. But my genius of a brain couldn't. Cancelo. No, I didn't look at my fantasy this weekend. Like, I'm pretty sure most of my players, I will definitely have a few players from both Man City and Chelsea, so it's not very good, is it? When it's 0-0. Then again, I do think I have Rudiger and Cancelo, so, you know, clean sheets. Sterling. Foden. Still Foden. De Bruyne. Chelsea clear. Silva. Rodri. Cancelo. Oh, Jack Grealish. Well, this stream has already been great, you know? I mean, a few goals wouldn't hurt, but to hit 1,000 subscribers on stream is great. No substitutes from either team so far. It's the 50th minute, by the way, if you're just coming in. And these are the lineups. So I'll just leave that there for about 10 seconds for those of you who want. And no, I am not some genius, you know, designer. Though that thumbnail, I did make that thumbnail. I know it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. I nabbed these off Twitter, though. Cancelo. He has Grealish with him. He passes to Grealish. My voice is cracking. Ball played in the box from Grealish. Literally no one was there. And it's gone to Bernardo Silva. Again, I'll be live tonight at 8 o'clock for PSG versus Brest. Because the PSG streams always do quite well. And also PSG are sometimes a nice team to watch. And other times they lose 2-0. We need to bring on Jorginho. Jorginho would slow down the game, wouldn't he? But for who? I really like Kovacic. And he's probably created your best chance of the game. And you know, Kante, maybe. I'd bring on an attacker. I'd take off Ziyech. I'd take off Ziyech and Pulisic and bring on Mount and Werner. I'm a boss like Werner. But yeah, I think it could be a good substitution. No, now we're on 1005. We're really going up. Yeah. 1005, you know. Oh, get a cheeky pen, yeah, that'd be lovely. Man City have a free kick though. Kind of in scoring. Nah, I'm doing it on the computer. Ball played in the box, straight to Kepa. Bring on team, exactly. Werner's not that bad. People make him out to be terrible. Same with Kepa. I haven't ever said a positive thing about Chelsea before that Kepa video. Because I remember I said Salah was better than Hazard. And I said Lukaku was looking like a flop. And I also called him a twat for saying what he said. Don't really have any positive Chelsea videos, do I? Well, no, I said Kovacic was good, didn't I? And at one point I did think Mason Mount was better than Phil Foden. I was very quickly wrong. Very quickly. Is your PS4 available to buy? Or like, I don't know, to be honest. Sterling. Oh, there's a penalty shout there. There's a penalty shout there. Oh, Sterling was offside. Ronaldo, Messi for me. Messi's the complete player, the greatest ever. And he'll never be marked again. Haaland could outscore him, though, but I don't think he'll go down better. Messi's just a complete player. Like I see Haaland scoring tons of goals everywhere he goes. I don't really see him being the kind of player that's great in the Bundesliga, but terrible if he goes to the Premier League. Because, you know, I reckon he's physical enough to last in the Premier League. He's just a machine, Erling Haaland. I don't know how to start talking about Haaland, but yeah, Messi for me. Chelsea center has to go, yeah. Who did Chelsea have in the Champions League? Lille, isn't it? So Chelsea should go far in the Champions League, shouldn't they? Alright, well, they can win the Carabao Cup. They're not winning the league. But Ted, no. No, you're not a Ronaldo person, are you? Well, you know, we do love a bit of Sue, but, you know. Oh. Suppose we all have our opinions. Here's Rodri in the box. And it's a corner for Man City. First corner of the game, first corner of the second half. And to be honest, so far this game, Man City's set pieces have been absolutely terrible. So if you are a Man City fan, I wouldn't be looking forward to these set pieces. I wasn't looking at that. Oh, I looked away. I was looking at the chat. I don't know what happened. The ball didn't go in the net though. Yeah, Azpilicueta just put it out for another corner. Ronaldo clear. Oh, yeah, I suppose I'm not very good at the edits though. Ronaldo, I wouldn't say it's clear. There's a debate to be had, but for me, Messi. Ziyech has just been absolutely terrible. He's lost the ball there. Bring him off. I want to see Timo Werner come on. Werner is scoring. Werner's going to score the winner. If he comes on within the next 5 minutes, I reckon he scores the winner. Or at least a goal. Now, I also said Jack Grealish would score. And I think he's come the closest to scoring, in all fairness. See Mr. Brady's videos. Fair enough. He's quit, hasn't he? Don't know what the story's with him. He did another account, didn't he? Here's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden again. Kante. Kante's just going to run. Kante will continue running. Plays off to Ziyech, which means Chelsea will lose the ball. Didn't I say it? Oh no, Ziyech has been fouled. Referees always make me look like an idiot. Well, I hope Ziyech is hurt and he can come off the pitch. Because, well, every time he gets the ball, he seems to lose it. I think giving away a free... Being fouled counts. Ederson. Sarr. Pulisic. Kovacic. That's a very bad pass. As I was going to say, Kovacic has probably been the best player on the pitch so far. He does a terrible pass. Man City have had the ball, but they haven't done anything with it, so you can't really say that they've had the better players. They've dominated possession and all. But, where does that get you? That makes no sense. You don't get to the ball. But my point is something. I had a point. At one point, I had a point. Christ, this stream has had 1,000 views. It's decent. That was a terrible Joe Hart impression. I do apologise to everyone ever. And I'd like to resign from my position as me. This stream is going to be bang on and 2 hours long as well. Which is also lovely. De Bruyne. Plays it down the wing to Walker. That's João Cancelo. Complete down wing. I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic, so I don't know my rights and left, so you can't make fun of me. Now it is Kyle Walker. Plays it to Sterling. I'm just going to call him Riyad Mahrez. That would have been terrible. I'm losing it. I'm going crazy. Here's Sterling again. Felipe Foden. Not a great pass, but Bernardo Silva still has it. And Kepa gets the ball. Man City aren't very good in the box. It's they're brilliant, but when they get into the Chelsea box, they lose all their footballing ability. Sterling, gets past two players. He passes it to Foden. Foden isn't able to pass in the box. Bernardo Silva gets past a few players, gets into the box, loses the ball. And you could say because there's more defenders in the box. No. It's just a curse. Magic is real, everyone. I'd assume it's mostly Chelsea and Man City fans in here. So, are we all in agreement that Man United are going to lose to Aston Villa later on today, thanks to a Coutinho wonder goal? Because I'm in agreement. Grealish has been fouled by Rudiger. Because I definitely think they're going to lose later on today. Here's Grealish again. Oh, pass one, pass two. And again, he gets into the box. Oh, he wasn't actually in the box. He was fouled outside the box. It's a pretty good free kick opportunity for Man City. I don't think Kepa has had to make a proper save. Well, bar the Jack Grealish one. Like he's been shot at, but it's just been catch it straight. Like, to be fair, he could catch it and make, just make a dramatic save out of it. Then people will respect you. But because Kepa's, a solid goalkeeper and catches the ball instead of whacking it away out for a corner, people don't make 4K edits of him on TikTok. Watch Kepa make a balls of this free kick. He'll just completely mess it up, I guarantee it. Again, subscribe if you're new. That'd be great, please. We're currently on 1,006 subscribers. Oh, it's gone up. 1,008. Will Man City score as I was saying it? No, Kepa saves it and he makes a dramatic save of it. As I was saying, he's a proper goalkeeper. But we are now on 1,008 subscribers. Make that 1,010. That would have been this streams that gave me like 20 subscribers, which is lovely. I love you all. Mwah. 1,000 subscribers on this stream. I'm just buzzing off that. Just having a good day. Can we get a Sue? Oh no, I messed up. See, on my FIFA series, I've done it terribly. Oh, Kepa clears the ball. Let me just. Sue. That was terrible. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. Sue. That one was good. Sue. I'm terrible at it. Please make a meme of me. I want that clout. I need the clout. I'm sorry. I can make the noise Messi makes when he celebrates. See, the joke is, Messi doesn't make a noise when he celebrates. He, does the prayer thing. Top class comedian me. Honestly, that is levels. That is levels. Chelsea have a throw-in in the Man City half. Probably the furthest they've got in the last 15 minutes. Bring on Werner. Can I just get a chain in the chat? Bring on Werner. I need it. I know only about 2 people will say it, but those 2 people are appreciated. Bring on Werner. Bring on Werner, chain. That's what I want. Chelsea still have the ball somehow. Longest they've had the ball in the second half, maybe. Just. I mean, they had a spell in the first half when they had the ball for at least a minute. We're getting close to it, to be fair. Why don't I see Timo Werner on the touchline? I'm not trying to take the piss. I do properly rate Werner. I want him to come on the pitch. This stream is doing quite well considering Mark Olbridge is streaming. The very same game. I'm happy with it. As I say that, we go down 10 viewers on YouTube. Oh, Marcos Alonso can get onto it. I would leave it go out for a corner. I think it's gone out for a corner anyway. Su. Muchas gracias, por favor. So. Su. Lukaku's in the box. He's had about 1 chance, and Ederson saved it. Chelsea are pretty good from set pieces. Watch this be a terrible. It was decent. I mean, it's still in the box. It's out of the box. Marcos Alonso absolutely clatters Jack Grealish, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Chelsea. No, to Man City. Who's it? What's it? Yeah, it's a Man City throw-in. Again, if you enjoy this stream, I will be streaming tonight at 8 o'clock for PSG versus Brest. It is already scheduled, so I'm pretty sure it should come up on your home feed. Just, I won't be live for about 7 hours. So I hope you're looking forward to that. No Messi in the squad, but Messi is on the thumbnail because I want those clicks. I want your click because your click is the best. Oh, football always, you're so sweet. Oh, we've gone up again. We've only gone and done it. We're now up to 1,010. Making 1,011 and we've gained 20 subscribers on the stream, which is beautiful. And I appreciate every single one of you, you beautiful people. I mean, I don't get a screenshot of 1,000 subscribers. Well, I do because, you know, I had it up during the stream, so I can just go back in the stream. But you know, it's a big day for the channel. Here's Sterling. In the Man City box. He shoots. Just gone just wide. That's the closest Man City have come. I really don't think that was a corner. How long's Thiago Silva been on the pitch? Was Thiago Silva I'm fairly sure Thiago Silva didn't start. I'm like 90% sure. He did. That's the first time I've seen Thiago Silva. Pulisic is off. Is Werner on? Werner's on. I'm telling you. Instant impact from Timo Werner. Now watch Man City score straight away. I've been hyping up Werner the entire game. Watch Man City score straight away. For me calling him. Oh, and Ziyech is off as well. You know, I was saying, oh, Werner will make such an impact. And then watch City score straight away. But anyway. Kepa has the goal kick. Just whack it up the pitch to Timo Werner. He does whack it up the pitch. To Lukaku though. Bernardo Silva gets it. Kovacic keeps it. Marcos Alonso. Mangla Sarr. Kepa. Whacks it back up the pitch. Werner doesn't get onto it. 20 minutes left in the game, by the way. We are in the 70th minute. And here's Kevin De Bruyne. Who shoots, and it's in. It's in. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? That Werner impact. It's 1-0 to Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne with a goal outside the box. I also did say Man City are absolutely terrible in the box, so might as well shoot them outside the box. Man City are 1-0 up. De Bruyne, captain, fantastic. Kepa has been good all game. But Man City do deserve it, to be fair. They've been the better team. Well, I mean, they haven't had a lot of chances, but they've had most of the possession. That doesn't guarantee you goals in football, but most of the time, it does mean that you win the match. And that's what, as it currently stands, is happening for Manchester City. They're 1-0 up. De Bruyne with the goal. Can I say I'm surprised? No. Can I say they deserved it? I mean, I'm able to say that, yeah. Am I going to say it? I already did say it. I don't know. De Bruyne scores. It's 1-0. I kind of wanted Werner to score the winner, but there's still time. There is still time. Oh, I can still believe. Oh, please. Please, I need the Werner goal. I don't know why I'm, like, backing Chelsea. No, like, for no reason, I'm just backing Chelsea just because I want Werner to score. Who only came onto the pitch, like, 2 minutes ago. Here comes City again. It's De Bruyne. Mangla Sarr. Bernardo Silva. Max Alonso. Plays to Lukaku. Rudiger. Over the top for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Werner's in the middle. Marcos Alonso. Whips the ball in the box. Looking for Azpilicueta. Werner blocked by Laporte. Man City are back in possession. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate to say the least. Oh, we've got up. We've got up. I've just seen it. We've got up. 1012, ladies and gentlemen. And can Chelsea score as we've gone up subscribers? Thank you for subscribing, by the way. You're a lovely person. I love you. Here was a kiss. Mwah. Azpilicueta. Ball in the box. Looking for Lukaku. It falls to Laporte. No, that was John Stones. Here's De Bruyne. Oh. Kevin De Bruyne. Can't pass to Sterling. Here come Chelsea with Alonso. Da 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 da. Odoi plays it to Werner, who heads the ball. This is great singing from me. Da. Oh. What's happening? Who's injured? They've kicked the ball out of play. Because De Bruyne is injured. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne has been injured. Man City. It says Lawan. I think the stream has been pretty successful. The internet hasn't crashed, which is always a positive. A second positive being we've hit 1,000 subscribers. That's a very good positive. And you know, it's been a fairly exciting game. Fairly exciting for the fact there's only been one goal. You know, and you got to hear me sing, so you know, some positives for you as well. I mean, that's probably the best part. That's probably the biggest positive, isn't it? Lukaku looked very sad when De Bruyne scored. Fair enough, to be fair. De Bruyne's in the thumbnail, and he scored past Kepa. Wow. I saw the future. That's why I did that. Not just the first two players I thought, you know, would be starting. Yeah, but anyway, the big game of later on today is Norwich versus Everton. What are our thoughts on that? I reckon Norwich win. Manglasar. Rudiger to Kante. Back all the ways to Kepa Arrizabalaga. Is there a chance for Chelsea? Is there a chance for Chelsea? Is there a chance for Chelsea? I don't know. I question what I say at times. And it's terrible that I put myself in the position of being on a live stream because, you know, I just say the first thing that comes to my head. That's not very good. I don't know if you enjoy it. I'm assuming you do enjoy it if 33 people are currently watching. But, like, you know? Kepa. Again, I'll be streaming later on tonight for PSG versus Brest if you'd like to join me for that. 8 o'clock English and Irish time. I'm about 6 hours away from now, so if you're in a different time zone, just calculate 6 hours away. Rudiger. Play it to Werner. Play it to Werner. Play it to your Germany teammate. 3-1 to Norwich versus Everton. It is the big game. A lot of goals, Joe's saying. Both teams have terrible defences. Also, they have terrible attacks, so, you know. It's probably going to be 0-0, isn't it? So I think the problem here for Chelsea is the fact Timo hasn't gotten on the ball. It's a disgrace, to say the least. Oh, I'm appalled. I'm appalled at the state of Thomas Tuchel. It's his fault. If Werner had started instead of Ziyech, just saying, Chelsea would be 4-0 up. Just saying. I'm not even taking the piss like I do. Well, I am taking the piss, but, like, do properly rate Werner. Kovacic. Probably been Chelsea's best player. Well, he has been Chelsea's best player. Here's Werner now. Oh. That was a very good interception from João Cancelo. Not a bad pass from Timo Werner. Not at all. No. Oh, Werner's won the ball back. Kovacic. Looking for Lukaku. It doesn't get to Lukaku. Azpilicueta gets it back. Kante. who's gotten the ball about 4 times. And when he does get on the ball, he likes to go on a little run. Plays it to Azpilicueta. Kante again. Hudson-Odoi. Back to Kante. He's just tripling his stocks. Oh, and that was nearly gorgeous if it weren't for Bernardo Silva in his tackling. Damn you meddling kids. Damn you meddling Portuguese. It's always the Portuguese. They're gonna get you. Thiago Silva. Again, if you want to see the lineups, that's the lineups. Only thing is, Ziyech and Pulisic are now off. And Werner and Hudson-Odoi are on for Chelsea. And to my memory, City haven't made any changes. But my memory is appalling. So never trust me, ever. You'd be better off trusting a politician. No, that's a lie. Don't trust politicians. That's the only advice I'll ever give you. Bar like all the nonsense I say all the time. Yeah, Chelsea in possession. You know, they're kind of getting into the game. It's about time, but you know, I'm proud of them. Here's Kante. He's getting there. Azpilicueta puts the ball in the box. It's looking for Werner. Oh, he didn't get to him. If that pass was a little bit better, Werner puts that in the back of the net every single day. I am disappointed in Azpilicueta. Hudson-Odoi. I was looking away for a second. I'm not sure if it's a free kick or a corner. By the look of it, it's a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick. Again, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe as well. That's something I like when people do. I like when people subscribe. It shows me that you love me. Hudson-Odoi, that's a terrible free kick. The set pieces have just been appalling in this game. Like, I mean, City have had a few. Wait, did they score from a corner? No, wait. How? No, they didn't score from a corner. I was going to say. It's like calling their set pieces terrible and they score. Oh my god, Hudson-Odoi cannot cross. Hudson-Odoi can just not cross. It's kind of sad at this point. And the last like 2 good opportunities Chelsea have had in the last like minute, and Hudson-Odoi just whacked them miles away. Alonso's coming off for Chelsea. On comes Mason Mount. Great idea to play the attacking midfielder as a left wing back, unless they're changing position, which I would assume is what's happening. Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. I'm just taking the Kevin De Bruyne song. Unbelievable, Jeff. 10 minutes left for Chelsea to salvage a point or salvage a win, or Man City to score another one. There's all the time in the world, Kevin. I don't know what I just referenced. Who's Kevin? I think Chelsea and Manchester City is a draw. Yeah, Chelsea can pull one back. There's definitely time. There is definitely time. I've gained another subscriber, so thank you to that beautiful human being. I love you. Mwah. It's definitely time for Chelsea to score another one. Who is Kevin? I'm just so confused why I said. I forgot what I said, but I just said something stupid. I thought I was referencing a movie, but I'm gonna have to make that something so I don't look absolutely stupid. I forgot what I said. Oh, I'm a strange person. Very strange person. Ederson whacks it up the pitch to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's gonna run. Hudson-Odoi will chase. The Battle of January. This January. On the 15th. Halfway through the month. Kyle Walker versus Hudson-Odoi. The battle of the century. Dun 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 dun. See, look. Why do people listen to me? Why do people people are spending time doing this is the sad thing. This is just Saturday morning. I'd assume most of the people watching are in school. We've just hit 1,014 subscribers. So, to that person, love you. So this is your weekend. You're choosing to listen to me talk a lot of nonsense. And I appreciate it. Because my nonsense is the best nonsense. That makes sense. Bam 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 bam. What are we saying? Are Chelsea getting another hope in this game? Why is Foden gone back to a blonde hair? I swear the whole thing about it was the fact it was like the Euros with Gaza and stuff. Here is a chance for Sterling though. He's played it to Foden, and Foden's absolutely skied it. If he was a brunette right there, boom, top corner. That's all I'm saying. De Bruyne's coming off. The man that scored Manchester City's goal. The man that is Manchester City's captain. Please raise your hands for number 17. So yes, no, please raise your hands for number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. And replacing De Bruyne will be number 8, Kevin Ilkay Gundogan. Well, I've really said some stupid stuff. I'm like you. I don't know. I don't normally like this as well. I'm just in a good mood, you know. It's a nice Saturday. I don't have a clue if it's a nice Saturday. I woke up an hour ago. Well, no, I didn't wake up an hour ago. I woke up about 2 hours ago and just started streaming. Here, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. You know. I use my 24 hour. Molly May is my inspiration, you know. I look up to her because she's taller than me. Is she taller? I don't know. What height is Molly May? I'm really going to look this up now. I swear, if Man City score while I'm looking up what height Molly May is. Kepa saves a shot from Jack Grealish. Oh, she's 5'4". I'm taller than her. I don't look up to Molly May. That's according to the first website that came up because she doesn't have her height in her Wikipedia. So I don't look up to Molly May. I'm 5'5". Yay, being 14. Yay. Woo. Oh, but just it's, you know, the growth spurt's coming, you know? Eventually I'll be an 8'3" basketball player. I will be the LeBron James of basketball. Not like Christian Pulisic, who was the LeBron James of soccer. I've referenced that clip so many times, and every time I say it, every time I say it, I'm afraid no one's seen that clip. So I just sound like a queer. It's basically a clip where like Americans are trying to sell a signed Pulisic jersey, and it's Like, yeah, this guy's on the Messi and Ronaldo level. He's the LeBron James of soccer. And I agree with him. Pulisic's amazing. He's so good he gets substituted off the pitch for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Rudiger plays it back to Kepa. Kepa, shoot. Shoot! Well, he's hit it as hard as he can, and to be fair, he got all the way to John Stones. So, you know, I respect it. I respect it. I'm gonna check the old subscriber count again. Will there be a change in the No, there will not. Nothing has changed. Wow. You know what? We've gained a lot of subscribers in this stream already, so you know what? I will take it. I'm happy. I appreciate all of you. 87 minutes. 87 minutes gone. Ball played over top, looking for Lukaku. Ederson's come out. He heads it away. That header went very far. Gabriel Jesus is coming on, and I think that's Man City's... No, wait. That's the second change of the game, Man City. Chelsea have already made their 3 changes. Felipe Foden is coming off. In place of Gabriel Jesus. Foden had about one shot. It didn't go very close to the goal. And, you know, the thing I talked about most was the fact he's in my fantasy team and he's let me down. And the second thing, he dyed his hair blonde again. And I'm not a fan of it. So you should undo it, because Football Always, who now has an empire because we had 1,000 subscribers on this stream. So now we have an empire. He should change it. Kante wins the ball off Rodri. Here come Chelsea. Mason Mount. Werner. It's Bosch like Werner. Mount battling Laporte. Mount wins it. Hudson-Odoi plays it to Mason Mount, who's already making more of an impact than Hudson-Odoi has done throughout his about half an hour on the pitch. Sarr wins it back. Immediately loses it. And here comes Jesus. Show us why you're the prophet. He's only gone and done it. Because he's... How did Man City win a game without a striker? Like Chelsea are sitting here with a £100 million player like Lukaku, who is a striker, and they haven't had any shots. They haven't had, well, they've had like a few opportunities, but you know, they're not winning is kind of the point. Man City have been more clinical than them. But Chelsea only waking up now. Was Werner offside? Aren't they supposed to wait till Werner gets rid of the ball before? It's just because it's Timo Werner, they do it straight away. If it was anyone else, they'd have waited 20 minutes. But because it's Werner, you know, you just gotta assume he's offside. De Bruyne is a former Chelsea player, so he scored a goal against his old team. And he celebrated. How dare he? Well, I mean, Chelsea treated him. Didn't treat him very well. And the person they decided to treat well was Oscar, who ended up ditching them for China. Which is alright, you know. Make a couple million a day. You gotta respect it. He's sorted for life. He could retire now. I don't know. I would say he's about 29 now. 30. He could retire now and he'd be sorted for life. Wouldn't have to work another day. Then again, he plays in the Chinese league. Does he work at all? Surely he's easily the best player, isn't he? Right, surely. Three minutes of added time. We're already into the first one. Have Man City got the win? If Man City win this game, they've won the league. That's all I'm saying. Man City have won the league. They're celebrating. Is this revenge for the old Champions League? Maybe. Maybe. You know, maybe they just feel the revenge. Attendance in the Etihad has been 53,319. What's the capacity of the Etihad? Is it really the Etihad? Etihad capacity 50. Alright, so about 1,500 seats left empty. That's not terrible, is it? I assume that's like fairly average. I don't know. I'm not necessarily the person you should be asking about taking attendance, but you know, only about 1,000, 1,500 people not at the game. So it's not absolutely terrible, is it? But who are we going for man of the match? I'm gonna go for. No one was particularly great for Man City. The only one that stood out for me for Chelsea was Kovacic. And he's nearly just lost the ball. I don't know, what are we saying? Who are we going for man of the match? Spam names in the chat. De Bruyne, just because he scored a goal? It wasn't great though, like his set pieces weren't very good at all. Thought Kepa was quite good. Well, they've blown the final whistle. It finishes Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0. But the more important thing about this game is the fact we hit 1,000 subscribers. Come on, we all know that's the more important part. $1,015 we're currently on, which is just absolutely lovely, and I love every single one of you. Mwah! I know you needed that. Joe just says Joe Gomez. Fair enough. So we'll have Joe Gomez down as the man of the match. He does. No one else has suggested anyone else. I'll leave you with 1,015 subscribers. Hopefully win game 1 within the next couple of seconds. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait another 20 seconds for someone to suggest a man of the match candidate. Otherwise, Joe Gomez wins it. Anyone from TikTok? No, nothing from TikTok. But the title race is over, by the way. It's done. Man City won the league, without a doubt. Alright, we've got no other suggestions, so that means Joe Gomez is the man of the match. So, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I did. It was an enjoyable game. We also hit 1,000 subscribers. And we also hit 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and 50. Love you all. Hope you have a good evening. I'll be streaming later for PSG versus Brest at 8 o'clock. So I hope you can join me then. Until then, lads, I love you all. Mwah. See ya. Have a good evening. And I will leave you with this for like 3 seconds. Because why not?